So last year, in the midst of Disney trying to fight off Nelson Peltz and getting a couple of board seats on the Disney board, they announced a bunch of things that really helped them propel the stock price and defend against giving away any board seats that they didn't want to give away. And at that time, instead of, announcing they were going to invest new things into the theme parks, they announced they were spending, I believe, around $2 billion investment into Epic Games, which, if you're not aware of Epic Games, they are the company that makes Fortnite, which, if you're not aware of Fortnite, just know that most kids play Fortnite, and it is a very popular battle royale video game that I have played in the past from time to time, and it's a good time. They do a really good job with introducing different characters from a lot of different genres and franchises, and it's a very popular thing. But Iger had stated at the time they wanted to be, where people were. It seemed like they just had figured out that people were playing video games, and they wanted to be part of that. And I had questions at the time about this in terms of what would this look like in terms of, Fortnite? Are you going to be having Mickey Mouse shooting people in a video game? It just seemed like it wasn't really on brand for Disney. But we have an article here from PC Gamer that gives a little bit more details of what this could look like and when we might see some of this, because yet at this point, I don't think we've really seen anything outside of some things available in the Fortnite store that you could say would be a fruit from the investment that Disney has made into Epic Games. So we're going to read through this and get some thoughts on it. So hi, I'm Jared with Capture the Magic. So the headline here is Epic wants its Fortnite Disney Metaverse project to be what every Disney fan has ever wanted, but don't expect Mickey Mouse to pick up an assault rifle. In an interview with The Verge, Epic Games Executive Vice President Sax Persson explained some of what we should and shouldn't expect from the publisher's partnership with Disney to create a persistent world for the media giant that will also connect with Fortnite. Disney wants a persistent place where all things Disney can be there, but they want to be part of an ecosystem we've built. Person told The Verge, we see the power of ecosystems interoperating as being really the magic here. From a player perspective, you want to be able to flow between a Fortnite experience, a Disney experience, or any experience really. He also expressed a desire that players to be able to get into this ecosystem in the Disney front door or Fortnite front door, indicating an extensive level of compatibility between the two. While it's not clear what we'll be doing in Disney Night, Epic has already demonstrated its capacity for this sort of branded sub-game under the Fortnite umbrella with LEGO Fortnite, which is a surprisingly deep survival game that seems to have largely been a success. And LEGO Fortnite actually is a pretty fun game. I play it with my daughter sometimes. It's very much like Minecraft in a lot of ways, but it's just a LEGO version of it. But it is kind of a fun game. While Epic is focused on interoperability with Fortnite, there will be limits to what carries over between its distinct branches. Not every outfit will be able to do everything. A LEGO mini figurine doesn't hold a gun, he explained. Brands should be able to enforce the brand guidelines to the degree that they're comfortable with that brand being associated with particular things, or particular ratings, Some IPs are not teen IPs or mature IPs. They are E for everyone IPs. Despite that limitation, he is still bullish on the endeavor, describing it as one of those partnerships that you can only wish for, with the effort being an all-in from both companies to make what every Disney fan has ever wanted. It's interesting because they still haven't, they made this big hoopla about buying this stake into Epic Games, which I do find ironic on many fronts because, Disney bought Lucasfilm, and Lucasfilm had a very successful gaming studio and had a lot of really not only Star Wars games, but they made other types of games that were very, well received, and I enjoyed quite a bit when I was younger. And then one of the first things Disney did when they bought Lucasfilm was they shut down that game studio, and they've had a very, I guess you could just say, not great track record when it comes to video games for a lot of their things over the years. And, when Iger made this announcement about Epic Games, he said they wanted to be where people were, as if they just figured out that video games were popular with kids. So Fortnite is one of the most popular games out there. I think the big question, though, is, let's say the people that play Fortnite all the time, are they necessarily interested in just playing a Disney-only version of something, or this sub thing, like LEGO Fortnite, and they also have rocket racing and some other, sub-genres that are underneath Fortnite. I don't know about that. And the people that are into Disney, are they willing to then pick up Fortnite to play a Disney-only world? I'm not sure about that either because, video games for the most part are, a lot of kids play them and they, typically, steer more toward men. There obviously are women that play, but not to as large of a degree as there are, men and boys out there. So I don't really know exactly how this will go. I have questions about it. Again, how's it going to look with Mickey Mouse or the princesses? What's this sub-world? What are they going to do? Because again, Fortnite, if you're not aware, is a battle royale, which is you have 100 people that drop into a map and you pick up weapons and shields and other things, and you basically eliminate other players to either be, the only person standing, or you have a team of 2, 3, or 4, whatever it is, to win the match. But there are Disney characters that are already in Fortnite. You get a lot of Star Wars stuff. You have some Marvel stuff in there. They have the Incredibles. Like, there are, Disney-related properties already in Fortnite. So at least some of those characters, they're okay with being in Fortnite. I just don't see them putting Mickey Mouse in any situation like that. I don't see them probably putting many of the princesses and those in there. So what this sub-Disney version of Fortnite is, I'm really curious what that will look like and really who that's drawn to, because just because people play Fortnite doesn't also mean they're going to play the Disney version of it, because they may not care. They may think it's cool to play some Star Wars characters in a Fortnite game, but a lot of those people like Fortnite because of the actual Fortnite game, not necessarily just because of the characters in it. But in terms of Disney investing into Epic, I mean, Epic is a very successful studio, obviously, with Fortnite, and they have the Unreal Engine. So in terms of perhaps getting a return on their investment, just on that alone, it may not be a bad move by Disney in terms of if they're going to get a profit share out of this or whatever their arrangement is. But in terms of, them investing to become part of Fortnite, I don't know how that's going to return for Disney. I don't even know, in terms of Epic, I don't think it would mess up anything that they're doing. But if they do allow Disney to influence too much decisions on what they do, I don't think that's something that I would mess with, because Fortnite, again, is a very successful, platform game right now. So if, Disney starts getting in there and starting whispering in their ear about certain things, I don't think I would listen to that. I think I would keep doing what they do, because they do a really good job in these updates. And again, they do a really great job when they put the characters in the games, of the little Easter eggs in there and a lot of the, paying homage to them and things like that. So I think they do a good job on that front. I just have a lot more questions than I think answers, because we really haven't heard anything about this investment until really now about what it may look like. And it's still not ready. It's been about a year now, and it's still nothing in that game. And there's really no timetable to hear about when this Disney verse or whatever you're going to see inside Fortnite will become available. So I'm curious how it'll be received, and especially when we talk about it all the time. And a lot of kids who play Fortnite watch a lot of YouTube. They watch other things than just Disney stuff, because over the years, kids in the 90s especially grew up with a lot of Disney stuff. That's not as much the case now, as there's a lot more entertainment options, and a lot of kids are into things like Mr. Beast, and say what you will about all the issues surrounding him right now, but historically speaking, like Mr. Beast, other personalities on YouTube that they look at, and that's like their celebrities of the modern day now. So, I don't necessarily think that it would just be an easy home run for Disney just to show up there, because I don't know how much that audience is really receptive to an idea like that. And then it would just be this learning curve of trying to get people into Fortnite that aren't into video games or Fortnite. That's not necessarily an easy sell either, because it has its own culture and the way that things are done. I'm not saying it won't be successful. I don't really know the vision as of yet. They really haven't said too much outside this. So I think you have some issues either way of trying to get people into this in terms of, a Disney platform and what's considered success on their level. If you go into Fortnite, you can see how many people are playing each game. It's not going to be a really good look if they introduce the Disney metaverse or Disney Fortnite version or whatever, and really nobody's playing it. Again, there's no timetable when we may see this. And Iger had said a couple of months ago, it could be I think he said, quote, quite a long time before you actually see the fruits of this. So it seems like when they announced this last year to seemingly fight off Nelson Peltz, that they basically, at that point, that wasn't in the works. They just bought a stake in Epic Games and started work on it at that point. But they made it seem like you were going to start seeing these things very soon. But I don't think that is the case. And I am into video games a bit, as I grew up with them and I still playing from time to time. So it's a subject that I kind of find interesting on that. But either way, that's going to be it though for this video. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel, as we do all this coverage here of theme parks and pop culture. And let us know in the comments, what do you think about Disney version of Fortnite? And would that be something that would interest you? And until next time, we will see you later.